I'm Cal, the host of Aligned, and I'm so excited you're here. Let me ask you this. Are you ready to stop following someone else's strategy and start building a business that aligns with your vision? As a 2/4 cycle generator and business coach, I know the power of aligning your actions with your unique design. On this podcast, we'll dive into business strategies, human design, and have conversations with awesome women who are doing business their own way. I'm here to show you how to build a business that gives you the life you truly desire. Let's get started and have some fun. Welcome to another episode of Aligned. I am Cal, your host, and today is a solo episode about the signature and not self themes of the energy types in human design and how you can leverage, in particular, the not self theme to ensure that you are aligned in what you do in business and in life. But before we dive in, I wanted to let you know that I'm recording this episode in my car on my phone, and I'm hoping that you cannot hear the hum of the engine running in the background. It's currently 32 degrees. I'm guessing it's probably around 85% humidity here on the Gold Coast, and I needed the car running to have the air conditioner on. Now, I went to record this episode early this morning. However, my second line hermit just did not enjoy having my husband and my two girls at home in my space whilst I was trying to record. Now, they weren't actually anywhere near me, but I was just not able to find the words or string anything together that made sense. So I knew I had an appointment this morning, and I thought I'm going to record this episode in my own energy in the car after that appointment. So here we are. I've done this once before and all worked out well. So I'm hoping and praying that this episode does too. But let's dive in to a conversation around signature and not self themes in human design. This has been something that has been a really common thread over the last couple of weeks with my Elevate and Align mastermind members, my one-on-one clients, and also the beautiful women that have had Empowered Purpose Human Design readings with me. Now, those readings are specifically designed for women in business. And as I said, the signature and not self themes I have always felt are really important, but more so in the last couple of weeks, they have become really apparent for the beautiful women that I've been working with. And I'm not sure if it's because we're coming to the end of the year, the fatigue people are experiencing may be a little bit amplified, whether or not the intensity of social calendars increase at this time of year. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I've just found that, as I said, the last couple of weeks, this has become a really common thread with the women that I'm working with. So before I share some real life experiences of my clients, let's look at what are the signature and not self themes of each of the energy types in human design. So starting with the manifestor, the signature theme is peace and the not self theme is anger. For our generators and our manifesting generators, the signature theme is satisfaction and the not self theme is frustration. For our projectors, the signature is success, the not self theme is bitterness. And for our beautiful reflectors, the signature is surprise and the not self is disappointment. Now, one thing I want to mention is your personal relationship with word association. Often when I'm working with clients through the lens of human design, I ask them for their perception and their understanding of certain words that are used when it comes to human design. Because what I've found is For example, as a generator, you could feel a little bit disappointed or a little bit underwhelmed with the thought of your signature theme being satisfaction. I've had generators and manifesting generators kind of indicate that that's not all that exciting. But when we unpack what it is to be deeply satisfied in how you utilize your energy and what it is that you do, that can kind of give them a different perspective of that word satisfaction. Equally, you might be a manifester that has possibly been conditioned that it's actually not okay to be angry and to have the feeling of anger. And so you might have this word association with that not self theme of anger. Equally, the word bitterness, it'd be like, well, I don't have bitterness in my life. But when we actually look at what those feelings might be within your body as a projector, then you can start to understand and identify when that is actually coming in. And so I'll often educate and share with the beautiful women that I work with that the not self theme is an incredibly valuable mini red flag or signpost to show you that something that you are doing is actually no longer aligned. And I always say to my clients, for example, if I was working with a generator, I would say when it is that you are feeling frustrated, this is an opportunity for you to pause and reflect and say, what is it that I am actually frustrated about? And how did I end up here? Those two questions can really give you incredible clarity on exactly what it is that you are frustrated about. Maybe it is that you are doing a task that really isn't the best use of your energy. Maybe it is a task that, you used to enjoy, but now actually is a source of frustration. It also might be an indication that the people that you are working with or that you are engaging with is a source of frustration. And then the second part is, how did I end up here? Is an incredibly valuable tool for you to understand, did you go against your authority, which is your decision-making process in human design, or have things simply shifted and changed? Is it time to pivot and move in another direction? And as I said, the signature and not self theme is something that I always share with all of the women that I work with, because I believe it is absolutely valuable for you to do your own personal check-ins on, am I aligned with where I am headed in business and in life? What is the source of my bitterness? What is the source of my frustration? Why am I angry? Why am I disappointed? These are really incredibly simple yet effective, reflective questions that you can ask yourself. And as I said, I'm not sure if it's the time of year. I've been speaking to a lot of people and they're like, I feel like I'm on hands and knees crawling to the end of the year. People are feeling fatigued. Some are feeling absolutely shooketh that we are entering the last month of 2024. But the signature and not self themes have been coming up a lot, and more so the awareness that my clients are creating in regards to their not self theme, that when it shows up, that they are taking the time out to pause and say, okay, why am I feeling my not self theme right now? And how did I end up here? Then the follow on from that is, what is it that I can do to move myself back to my signature of peace, of success, of satisfaction, of surprise? And so as I said, I feel like this time of year has been like an amplification of awareness around the not self theme, but also using your signature as a great reflective tool as well. So when it is that you really feel like you are living your version of success, if it is that you are a projector, when you are feeling like you are at peace, if you are a manifester, if you are feeling deeply satisfied and lit up and joyful about your work, if you are a manifesting generator or a generator, or if you are having these elements of surprise as a reflector, what is it that you can reflect on in your life when you are feeling those signature themes? What is it that is bringing you that alignment to your signature? What are you doing? Who are you around? What are the decisions that have led you to being in flow with your signature theme? And so, as I said, this has just been something that has been really a common thread that has come up in almost all of my beautiful transactions with my mastermind members, my one-on-one clients, and those that are doing my human design readings. And I just wanted to share that if you understand and are aware of what your not self theme is for your energy type, that there are some really simple reflective questions that you can ask yourself to make sure that you are aligned in what it is that you are doing, not just in business, but also life. So I do hope that this episode has been of value to you. I'm really excited to announce that in the coming weeks, I'm going to be doing a little mini series / season of solo episodes, really diving into the pillars that I cover inside Elevate and Align Mastermind. I want to be able to bring you lots of valuable and tangible things that you can do in your life and in your business through the lens of human design. So that's coming up in December. But until next week, keep leaning into your design, keep leaning into ensuring that you're in alignment with what it is that you truly desire. And I look forward to being here, same time, same place next week. That wraps up another episode of Aligned. I'm so grateful you've taken time out of your day to tune in. If today's episode sparked something in you, I'd love it if you would share it with someone else that could also benefit. And if you feel called, I would love it if you would leave a review. A review is like an icy cold glass of Prosecco. Always welcomed, always appreciated. And if we're not yet connected on socials, head over to @KelQuarrell on Instagram and say hello. I love nothing more than connecting with awesome women in business. Until next time, keep tapping into your design, taking bold, aligned action, and doing business your way.